Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. We're gonna design a culvert with HY8 today. Let's start HY8. And let's add a new culvert crossing. I'll call it CC1. Now I'll add my flow data. I'm choosing minimum design and maximum flows. So I will start with a minimum flow of 0 CFS. I'll put my design flow 100 CFS. And let's put maximum flow as 102. And I'm going to choose a trapezoidal tailwater channel with 10 foot of bottom width. I'll choose 4:1 side slopes and I'll insert my channel slope. Let's say it's a concrete channel, so I'm going to put my roughness for the channel and I'm going to put my channel invert elevation. If I click on this button, I can see my rating curve for the tailwater channel. You can see my flow from 0 to 100 CFS maximum flow, all the elevations starting from channel invert elevation and various depths, velocity and shear stress. And if I click on the plot button, there's a plot of the rating curve too. Now we can put our roadway data. I'm going to use constant roadway elevation for the roadway crossing. I'm going to put 0 first roadway station. Crest length is going to be 50 feet. And crest elevation is going to be 16 feet. I'm going to use paved roadway surface and the top width can be 25 feet for this example. Now I'm going to put my culvert information. I'm going to use circular concrete pipes with 2.5 feet of diameter. And I'm not going to use embedded depth. And Manning's and roughness coefficient is selected automatically by HY8. I'm going to use straight culverts. And then I can choose my inlet configuration here. I'm going to use square edge with head wall. And I'm not going to use any inlet depression for this example. Now I'm going to put my outlet elevation to 10 feet, which matches the channel invert elevation here. And the culvert slope is computed automatically. Now all I have to do is to click on Analyze Crossing and the calculation is done. And I can see the results here, the results, the summary of flows. Now I can see the summary of flows at the crossing CC1. If I need to see my rating curve, I can click on this button and it's provided. And I can also view values. So if I need numeric data, table data, I can just use this one. If I need more detailed output, I can just click on this button and I can see my total discharge, culvert discharge, head water elevation and the other parameters here. So my culvert is in inlet control and you can see the inlet control depths here, flow types. If you go to the manual, HY8 manual, you can see what flow types represent here. And I can see my normal depth and critical depth in the pipe. So this is my outlet depth, tailwater depth, outlet velocity and tailwater velocity. If I need to see my culvert performance curve, I can click here and I can see as a graphic. And if I go to view values, I can have it as numeric data as well, table data as well. So if I need results as a report, I can close this from here and come to reports and I can say I want to choose the desktop and then I can put my HY8 report here. I can have it as a Word document. Say yes, and it's gonna ask me what culverts or what data that I want to put into the report, I can just choose any of them, and using these arrow buttons you can add and remove. So this data is fine for now, and if I say OK, it's gonna think a few seconds, and HY8 will provide me a report as Word document, so I can see all of my results here. HY8 color analysis report is presented like that, as a Word format, in a Word format. And this is my crossing discharge data, and this is my total rating curve, and all the results, all the data and everything is put into this report, so I can just save it and finish my calculations. Now I can go to my culvert crossing. If I click here, I'm gonna see my culvert, and that's how it looks. Now I can see my inward elevation on the upstream side, and head water elevation, tail water channel, and tail water depth here in this graphic. And it also shows me that my culvert can have 42.1 CFS capacity, but I can see that the flow is overtopping the culvert, which is not desired, so I have to change my culvert configuration so that I have better design. So I'm going to double click on this and increase the number of pipes to, let's say 3. Let's try 3 and analyze. So if I look at here, I see that I have some freeboard, you know, between the head water elevation and the top of the road. And if I click on it again, I can see my detailed output, and this is much better this way. So everything is inlet configuration, inlet control, and that's a better design. So I'm gonna go ahead and then save my data, and then I'm gonna go to my folder and save it as episode 1. Let's call it EP1. I'm gonna say enter, and that's it. Thank you for watching.